I went to a league meeting last week, and after chatting to some of the other coaches there, what was clear to me was that if at under 9s we still published league tables, they'd look something like this. Clearly, I was the only coach who was losing matches. Now this got me thinking about mindsets, and thinking back to one of the texts that was mentioned a lot on the youth modules. It was by Carol Dweck, and specifically it talks about the fixed and the growth mindset. For a football coach, well, the fixed mindset means you can't lose matches. If you lose matches, it means you're a bad coach. The problem with the fixed mindset is that it can take very able players, and their own fear of failure will stop them trying and developing. The fixed mindset sees people trying to prove themselves over and over again, doing what they've always done. There's a fear of trying something different and a fear of failure. The growth mindset, according to the text, is based on the belief that your basic qualities are things you can cultivate through your efforts. Kids that were praised after an exam based on the amount of effort that they put into the exam went on to get higher scores than the set of kids that were praised purely based on being clever. Clever kids didn't want to lose that title of being clever, so they didn't strive as much as the other kids who were praised based on effort. For football, the fixed and the growth mindset has massive implications in terms of motivation. Kids that are praised more on ability are encouraged to fall into the fixed mindset. It's startling to see how people with a fixed mindset do not believe in effort. In my own team, some of the kids making the most progress are not the ones with the most ability at the moment. It got me thinking back also to Youth Mod 1 and the whole creating the environment. And if all these coaches had never lost, were there players in an environment where it was actually safe to fail? A short while back, I did a clip about managing mistakes. And ironically, straight after that, our under-9s lost 7-0. Reflecting on the 5 whys, it struck me that I was the root cause of that. To put it into context, we played 2 matches on a Sunday. The first match was against a strong team. We'd swapped some of the positions round. The lad that usually plays in a very attacking position played in defence, and the kids had new challenges. We took the positives, we played a strong team, and we lost from it. What happened between matches though was that I'd suggested to the players, based on past performances against the second team, this was a match when we were going to score goals. So in true under-9 spirit, we all went very gung-ho and legged it up the pitch. And this was what the 7th goal looked like. So began the process of learning from our mistakes. Over the 4 weeks of Christmas, some of the kids got 14 hours of practice in, and we worked through a Spot the Difference to target our mistakes. Now, if these themes seem familiar, these are another 2 books that make for fantastic reading. There's Daniel Coyle's The Talent Code, and there's Malcolm Gladwell's Outliers. So, what was the upshot of all that? Well, we came back after Christmas, and the same group of kids, we got a goalless draw. So, a 0-0 at kids football with 3 at the back. That's probably a conversation for a separate day. But we grew from the experience, I think. Now, just to tie all this together, I remember an FA tutor talking about formations and saying that if he did 7 aside, he'd probably go with 3 at the back, 3-2-1. And he'd work with the kids and get them to understand the virtues of wing backs. He threw the question open to all the coaches there and asked what other coaches use themselves. I wouldn't use that, was one of the answers. To which he said, why not? Oh, I just wouldn't. Why not? What's your rationale behind that? I haven't lost 30 matches.